Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays. To another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. I hope everyone's doing alright. Fuck me. I hate this character, man. Can I say that? Can I say that? I hate this character. I'm being so for real. Anyways, last episode, we had, I think, 4 bad lost runs. And not only that, I was in the middle of a very nice discussion regarding video game soundtracks and the like and such, you know what I mean? And I feel like I got cut off due to some BS, aka Tony lost like too many runs back to back and he's embarrassed. So to slightly recover on that, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even fucking know. My bad. I don't even really know. I'm trying to cut down the cursing a little bit, you know. Not for any particular reason other than I just feel like I do it too much. I be saying bad words all the time. I swear it's not the only part of my vocabulary. You guys have heard me use like 3-syllable words before, right? But regardless, I don't even know anymore, man. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't even know anymore. I just want to get a win. Especially as this character. I just want to get this character over with, bro. Tainted Jacob and Esau is like up next. And like, fuck those guys, dude. They suck. They're such a bad character. I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat it, bro. I do not think Jacob and Esau are a good character default. I don't think Tainted Jacob and Esau is a good character, bro. It might be one of the worst in Isaac history. I'm not even joking. But like, it is what it is, I guess. You feel me? It is what it is, I guess. Besides that though, besides me not being happy to play these upcoming characters, hope everyone's chilling. I had a nice solid night's sleep. I'm gonna be real, one of the few times where I feel like I got more than like 7 consecutive hours of sleep. I fucking, you know, it was so funny is that I fell asleep on call with my friends, and I know this because I had taken a melatonin gummy, and I was just for the first time in a long time, you know, I've also been trying to cut down on like watching TikTok and stuff like that, social media in general, truth be told. I feel like I've been doing pretty solid personally, where I have been kind of just actively avoiding all brain rot, I guess, sort of deal. You know, Tony's trying to fix himself, one might say. Tony's trying to fix his character, his person. So to harp on that sort of deal, what I did is Wheel of Fortune. Nice, dude. Wheel of Fortune. Nice. So cool. So gamer. My bad. I don't know why I'm so mean. What was I talking about? I don't know. I just kind of stopped looking at it. You know, I just stopped looking at social media. I feel like I've had a pretty good, like, at least recently. That was a voice crack. That was a horrible voice crack too. I feel like recently I've had a bit of a better streak not looking at it, but that is to say, well, I think there's a Tinto right here. Yes! Good enough. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I was hoping for small rock, but you know what? I'll take that. That's just fine. Oh my god, am I stupid? Is Tony the stupidest human being? He forgot where he was going with this. I'm not even joking. I was going somewhere with the TikTok thing, but oh, okay. So, for the first time in a long time, I decided, let's brain rot for a little bit, you know, because I'm in my mind, I've been thinking I've been pretty good about not just watching brain rot. I think now is as good a time as ever. You know, it's late at night. We're just kind of chilling. I'm not really feeling too tired. let's throw on some brain rot just for like entertainment purposes. You feel me? Rot's a little good in moderation. You know what I mean? It's fine to rot if it's not the only thing that you ever do. And it's not the only thing I ever do. So in my opinion, I had like the good to go. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I had like the you're all set to rot, bro. So I was just watching a little bit. I took a melatonin gummy. Like, after scrolling for like 15-20 minutes, I was like, you know what? Let me take a melatonin gummy just because it is kind of getting a little bit late. I'm gonna see what I can do type shit, you feel me? So, pop me a melatonin gummy, and I'm not even joking. I remember scrolling for like, I want to say maybe an extra 15 minutes. In my mind, I'm thinking like, I'm kind of chilling, you know. I'll be sure to let my bro know. I'll be like, you know what, man? I'm go to sleep. It's on my mind. I'm just scrolling. I get this one fucking, I'm not even joking, this one Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg. It was a Black Ops 4. It's like a really complex Black Ops 4 Easter egg. And I'm like, you know what, man? I got this video in my feed, and my friend was like, Tony, you need to watch this, bro. This shit is crazy. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll watch it. I'll peep it. I'll see what goes on. And I'm literally sitting there, laying down, or not sitting, I'm just laying down, watching the video for, I'm not even joking, like, I want to say 30 seconds. And then I just knock out, bro. And then I just, boom, I'm asleep. And I remember like 20 minutes later, I wake up and I'm like, huh? What the hell's going on? And I just get a message from my friend. I check Discord because I was like, oh, I was in the call. Did I fall asleep in the call? And I check Discord and I just get a message from my friend. I get a message from 2 friends because they were in call. One of them is like, oh, I DC'd you because you fell asleep. Good night, bro. And then the other one just messaged run. Just R-U-N, run, bro. And I'm just like, what? So I vividly remember just joining call again and being like, bro, what? My bad. I fell asleep. My fault. And I was just like, why the fuck did you just send me the message run? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you, bro? But yeah, freaking, I don't know what happened to me yesterday, bro. All I know is I rotted for a bit, and then I'm not even joking, like something took over and I was just out cold, brother. Something happened and I was just out freaking cold, bro. Stone cold. I don't know what the fuck happened. Tony was just mad tired for a little bit, you know? Makes sense. He had a long day at that point, aka I think the night before I didn't necessarily get too much sleep. What the fuck is this? Keeper's Kin? That sounds really good. Am I tripping? Look at this. Yes! Free blue spiders sounds really good, right? I'm not losing my mind there. Should I have done this? Maybe not. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But dude, all I remember was like, I just knocked out in like 2 seconds, bro. I'm not even joking. I just like frame 1 knocked out. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. And then I just woke up just thinking, what's going on? You know, what's happening? And I was gonna message me and like, run. I was like, okay, my bad. My fault, OG. But yeah, besides that, you know, fucking really eventful day last night. I remember mentioning, oh wait. the Night Rain OST and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm a little bit past it, you know? Unfortunately, I'm a little bit past it, so I'm gonna just wrap it up with a quick. If you were expecting more discussion on the OSTs train, I'm gonna just wrap it up with a quick this. All right. Night Rain, easily one of the best OSTs I've listened to in a very long time. If I were to say what is my favorite video game OST of all time, I think it might have to be. I'm not gonna count this. I'm not gonna count this because it feels like cheating. But I was gonna say Tony Hawk Pro Skater or Thug 2 soundtrack. I am a huge fan of the Tony Hawk games, I've mentioned before. And those soundtracks are just real music. So that's why I'm saying I'm not gonna count this. But just know that that's like number one right there. All right, now moving on. Moving on to the real answer. I'm not even joking when I say this. It might be like a Tony, like you're just saying that or something like that. I think it has to be. Oh. Binding of Isaac Anti-Birth. I'm not even joking. I believe the name is Mudeth, the person who makes the Binding of Isaac OST, specifically the Anti-Birth OST, with like all the tracks, you know, like they got Void, Delirium, all that. I'm not even joking. Might unironically be one of my favorite, if not my favorite, video game soundtrack. Specifically Anti-Birth. I want to say specifically Anti-Birth because bro was fucking cooking in the studio when he made this, man. All of these tracks are bangers. What is the shop? As someone who listens to this OST literally daily, I'm not even joking. As someone who listens to this OST literally daily every time I record an Aztec episode, and then every Friday for D&D, because my friend has some of the OST in our like D&D ambiance and battle music and stuff, I never get tired of this soundtrack. It's genuinely that good. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. This soundtrack is genuinely that fucking good, bro. Stop spawning creatures. Stop it. Stop it! My bad. I hate carrying queen, so I've had to lock in for a little bit. Yo, yo, you can't do that, bro. That's out of pocket. Let's see if there's a key beggar. Never mind, there's just money. I'll take it. I'm not against money. Free money glitch, anyone? You know, GTA. Remember that time? Actually, I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if I discussed this. Do y'all remember a couple of months back when there was a quote unquote free money glitch on TikTok? And I'm not even joking. I'm gonna describe this free money glitch quote unquote to y'all, and then you let me know what are we doing here, you know? Tony, what are we doing here? All right. So the way the free money glitch supposedly worked was you would write a check for any amount of money, your choice. All right. All right, might be thinking, Tony, all right, I'm feeling a little suspicious already. You would write a check for any amount of money you wanted. And what you would do is you would deposit said check into your bank account, okay? And when depositing said check in your bank account, you would receive the payment of that check amount before it was validated as if this was a real check that's not going to bounce. And what you would do is you would, after depositing this new check amount into your bank account. I gotta sneeze. My bad. After depositing this new check into your bank account, what you would do, all right, what you would do is it would hit your bank account. Oh, nice. And all you would have to do is just withdraw money from your bank account. I'm gonna be real. You might be thinking, Tony, that low-key does sound like a free money glitch. My bad, y'all. Had to go on a little bit of an adventure. My apologies. So, last we left off, aka, you know, it wasn't that long. I was just gone for like, what, It's Tony stupid. How long was he gone for? Like 15, 25 minutes? Nothing too crazy. But last I was here for. What I remember saying was, I remember talking about this free money glitch. Okay, so what would happen is essentially you would, if I remember correctly, I think I wrote down, or I think I remember what I was last speaking on. After this fake check, you know, this check that you just wrote a blank amount of money on, hit your bank account, you would just simply withdraw the funds. You would just go and withdraw money from it. And then bada boom, you got yourself like $20,000 because that's how much you wrote the check for or whatever. You got yourself an extra 20K to spend on whatever you want. Free money glitch, am I right, fellas? Turns out, no, that is not how that works. And instead, what you have just committed is check fraud. And I'm not even joking when I say this. I wish I was joking when I say this, but it is unfortunate to say that many, and I mean a decent amount of individuals out there, I guess I would say fell for it, you know? There were a decent amount of people out there who thought it would be as simple as just deposit a phony check into your account and take out the money and you'll be living cleanly. I don't want to sound mean when I say this because it just seems mean, you know? It's like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. But in what universe was a company like JP Morgan Chase going to just let that shit slide? You know what I mean? In no universe was a bank just gonna let that shit slide. So honestly, it was kind of, I don't want to say it's dumb to think it would work, but let's be for fucking real here, bro. What were we thinking? You feel me? I want to try something. I got 2 Steam sales. That should make things like a quarter of their price, right? I should be able to buy something for like 2 pennies on the dollar. 1 cent heart, yeah. I think that worked. And if it doesn't stack, then oh well. I'm a moron, you know. What can you do? But just overall, bro. Just overall, it's like, what? Why? Why did we think this would work? I'm gonna be so real, you know? I'm gonna be honest. Tony here is gonna be honest. In what world did we think that we would be able to get away with this? With this check fraud? That a company, especially a company as big and powerful, like a national bank, was gonna be like, yeah, let's just let that slide, you know? They've gamed the system, oh no. So a lot of people I've seen, I don't know how real these screenshots are. I will say this, sometimes people like to make funny posts for social media. I don't know how real some of these screenshots are, but I avidly remember seeing screenshots of people with something like negative 30,000 withdrawn from their bank account. You know what I mean? I remember seeing shit like that. I don't know if that's real. I hope to God not, because I'm gonna be honest, as dumb of an idea as it is, I don't think people should, I guess necessarily, I don't even know. Honestly, some low key to some degree, yeah, there should be like some sort of like, what did you think was gonna happen type punishment. But also kind of like, does this random naive person, you know, deserve to go into debt this bad, this crippling debt for what they thought was just gonna, you know, trying to get by in life or whatever? To some degree, maybe. I don't know. I'm not the guy to make that call. You feel me? That's the dealio, is that I'm not the guy to make that call. I feel like a lot of people think they are. No, you know, just saying, throwing that out there. But I'm gonna be the first to say it. Local man, the bravest human on planet Earth, the first to say they don't have all the answers to everything, and not afraid to admit it. You know, just throwing that out there. Ooh, not bad. Ooh, credit card, my beautiful. Already went to the shop, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I do want to insta-kill mom, so I might low-key have to take the devil. Unfortunate. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. These fights have been pissing me off recently. These fights with mom have been low-key pissing me the hell off. I feel like I'll have a solid build and then that fight will come in and then just murder me, like in 2 seconds. And I'm just supposed to take that, I guess. You feel me? It's fine though. It's whatever. It's whatever. That was scary as hell. I can't lie to y'all. Technology! My GOAT item, bro. This is one of my favorite items in all of Isaac history, man. What am I doing? Okay, mid. Shit. This might have been a bad idea. I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, we gonna lock in. We just gonna simply lock in, as they say. Maybe we spawn up here. Maybe that'll be better. Who knows? Or down here. I don't know, man. Okay, you know, actually, Bloat is dead. Bloat is dead. It don't matter no more. What the fuck hit me? Tony got too big for his britches and now he's gonna pay the price. Tony got too big for his britches and now he's gonna pay the price. Have mercy on my soul. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, bro. Big bro, I need this. One, it's one of the few times I get the funny spider baby transformation. Two, I have a good run, I think. I'm trying my heart out right now. I don't know if y'all can tell. I try my best. I try my best. Fuck. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.